Finally, why is a shiny Machoke's belt the different color? Does a shiny form specifically seek out a different color? That was the question I jokingly asked at the end of my Machoke Pokédex short. Of course, the real-world answer is that when in Pokemon Gold and Silver, which was when shinies were first introduced, there was a limit to the space on the cartridge, so they used an algorithm to color swap all Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon to their shiny forms. As a result, the red belt turned blue, despite the fact that it isn't technically part of Machoke itself. Let's face it though, that explanation is no fun. So let's try to find an in-universe explanation. So here's what we know. Machoke wears a power save belt. It's unclear where that belt comes from. Let's take a look at Pokemon Emerald's Pokédex entry for a moment. Quote, "A belt is worn by a Machoke to keep its overwhelming power under control. Because it is so dangerous, no one has ever removed the belt." End quote. Let's also take a look at Ultra Sun's entry. Quote, "When it encounters an enemy that's truly mighty, this Pokemon removes the power save belt from its waist and unleashes its full power." End quote. This seems like a contradiction, but I don't really think it is. I think that when Emerald refers to no one, it really means humans. The fact that Machoke will take it off when facing a powerful foe would imply that Machoke are willingly wearing this belt in the first place, and that they are either making them on their own, or they're receiving them from humans. There doesn't seem to be any evidence that I can find of Machoke crafting anything or doing metalworking, so let's explore the possibility that it's humans. There's something else that the Pokédex entries tell us about this evolutionary line of Pokemon. They have a symbiotic relationship with humans. There are multiple Pokédex entries for Machop that refer to it training and mastering all styles of martial arts. Pokemon Sapphire's entry goes as far as to say, quote, "There are some Machop that travel the world in a quest to master all kinds of martial arts." End quote. Machop has to be learning these martial arts from humans. We know that there are various human martial arts masters in the world of Pokemon, such as the Karate King, Kyo. Even if you were to argue that Machop can learn from other Machop, at some point in the past, humans must have taught them the martial arts in the first place. Once Machop evolves into Machoke, various Pokédex entries imply that Machoke will actively seek out difficult human jobs that require high strength. Pokemon Platinum's entry says, quote, "It happily carries heavy cargo to toughen up. It willingly does hard work for people." End quote. This isn't even exclusive to Machoke, since we also see in Pokemon Red and Blue a person having a Machop flatten the land in Vermilion City in preparation for a building. So Machoke and Machop go seeking difficult tasks from humans in order to continue their training, but they have such extraordinary power that they need restraining belts. It seems likely to me that after the first few times Machoke accidentally destroyed buildings that they were trying to help build, that humans made them power save belts to contain that overwhelming strength. So we've done it! We've determined that it's humans that make the power save belts for Machoke. Success! Wait, what's that? The question was why shiny Machoke's belts are different colors? Oh, right. So here's the answer. Drumroll, please. They're not. That's right. I don't think the belts are actually different colors at all. Do you see how Machoke has stripes on its arms that are red on ordinary Machoke and blue on the shiny? What if it has a similar stripe on its belly? I think the power save belts have a transparent section in the shape of a P. Perhaps it's the brand logo of the company who makes them? Pokebelts, anybody? Or maybe it just stands for power. But I think the red and blue colors we see on the belt are actually the color of the Machoke's belly showing through the transparent logo. Well, there it is. That's my answer. Now, it will probably take approximately a day for someone to find a canon example in the game or the anime where Machoke's belly is showing that will totally prove me wrong. And if you do, good on you. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this theory and our look into how Machoke interact with humans. And if you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like if you'd like to see more theories in the future.